This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Boise State Broncos, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Broncos will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Merritt. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So Wyoming's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Dropping back, it's Rush. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. Running to Green. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. So the Boise State Broncos offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Riley. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. From the gun, running back on the move. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. It's complete to the left. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Oh, they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Riley. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Rush. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the 1st. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick completion to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Now from inside the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Rush. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. leaves it with the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll try the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's St. Clair. Here's a heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
But how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And he goes down again. That has been the story, and that has been the struggle for this offense early in this game so far. They cannot keep their quarterback standing on their feet. They had already given up 3 sacks early. That's the 4th now in this game. They don't have a chance to win this one if they can't start pass protecting up front.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner goes down. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Broncos need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's St. Clair. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on first down. Takes the easy completion. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Back to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gonna run it. It's Riley.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Fires to the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Field goal is good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Guys, Oregon and Washington have squared off more than 100 times. Here's an update on today's clash. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. 1st and goal from the 3. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boise State.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Kentucky. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air. It's Rush. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun on third down. And it's his fourth interception of the game. Touchdown Broncos! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Power football with the run.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Dropping back, it's Rush. Grab near the marker, it's Carter. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. This time he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. And that mountain is still 20 points high.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And some room to work. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They'll move the tight end. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. To the ground, he's got it again. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On the ground, it's Riley. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give to the back. Turning it on. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Broncos! And the stomping has commenced. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Gives it on the option. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Hauls it in. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Guy makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Broncos are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Davis. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Wants to throw on third. Using the quick game. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Cowboys are rolling down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on 2nd down for this offense.
Make a play here. Take it to him.
Completes the shuffle pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Huge loss on the play. Result of the play is a turnover.
Tight end now in motion. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Still on his feet. Lets it fly. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? UTEP has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 21 to Western Kentucky. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Plucks it out of the air. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. It's complete. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse